I am so exhausted, but I really, really like this question. So excuse me if if I start rambling because my brain and my thoughts are not connecting, but I really want to answer this. So first things first, as someone that has worked with children, I have learned that a lot of things that happen to us as children applies to adulthood. We just are not empathetic to that and don't want to say like, oh, we're still learning. We quickly want to say, oh my God, she's changing, they're changing, blah, blah, blah. But really, that's the expectation. There has to be this common understanding that what you liked at 5, what you liked at 7, what you liked at 15, what you liked at 21, what you liked at 30, it changes. So we are developing an identity, we are growing, we are adapting as individuals and as a partner. It has to be an understanding. It has to be understanding, acceptance, and kindness in the relationship to be like, oh yeah, we're both humans. Humans make mistakes and humans learn and humans grow. The other thing is that you have to take into consideration that what you learn as a child is going to carry over as an adult. So if you were learning some unhealthy habits, you are going to practice unhealthy habits as an adult and in a relationship. So relationships are hard. Relationships have to grow. Relationships might look different in the beginning, in the middle, and in the end. It just is what it is. There has to be an understanding. Now, the other thing is communication. We always hear that communication is key, communication is key, communication is key. It is. If you are not telling me how you feel, what you need, what your thoughts are, I'm not a psychic. I'm speaking as a partner in a relationship. I'm not a psychic. I can kind of get a vibe of my husband. I can kind of see if there's a change in behavior, but if you're not telling me what your thoughts are, it's gonna be hard for me to figure out what to do next, or if there isn't a if there even is a next of what I should be doing. So understanding and communication. Now, if communication is hard, there are tools and there are things you can start doing. For example, date your partner, redate your partner. And it doesn't have to be this extravagant thing. It could be picnic, it could be small, it could be lunch, it could be just sitting in your house and you're talking back and forth. Think about when you first started dating, like the joy, the questions that you guys were asking each other, and it goes back to communication. You were communicating. Now, if communication is hard, there's tools. There's couple journals where you each answer a question and then you can switch them to see your answers. You can even make it a game, guessing game. There's also apps out there that send you daily questions. There's a couple apps for like literally everything. So I would also look into that. Conversation cards, also a game. You ask your partner this and the partner asks you another question. Now, if that's really hard, that's when I would say have someone else. Have a professional come support your relationship, like a couples therapist, or there's couple therapists that like do activities like couples counseling and art and couples massage, like different things like that, to start practicing communication, to start doing things together, to start connecting, and eventually that becomes a habit. And once it becomes a habit, you're communicating your feelings, your needs, and you're setting boundaries. So that's my advice. And then back to the understanding that it's going to be a little bit of hard work. It just is. It really is. So there's an understanding that it's hard. It's an understanding that you're growing and some things need to change, and there's clear communication.